Macau is one of the Far East's most intriguing destinations. Only 40 miles from Hong Kong, it's accessible by a 1-hour ferry crossing or via the record-breaking Hong Kong-Zhuhai-Macau Bridge. Alternatively, Macau's international airport has flight connections from multiple destinations around the region. Covering only 13 square miles, it's Macau's geographical location and safe harbour that made it a key Far East trading post. The arrival of the Portuguese in the 16th century created a rich and fascinating cultural tapestry. Macau is a special administrative region of China, but the Portuguese influences are very evident in the culture, the street names and the architecture.
Well, this is Senado Square in the heart of the historic district. This black and white paving so instantly reminiscent of Portuguese cities. It's probably the most photographed area of the city, but there's so much more to see.
The historic centre of Macau is a protected UNESCO World Heritage Site, containing dozens of important buildings and squares reflecting the merging of cultures. The history is fascinating, but Macau is also a dynamic, forward-looking destination.
Well, this has to be the coolest way to get your bearings. 233 metres up at the Macau Tower. Coming out here on the skywalk, it looks pretty hairy, but actually it's very, very secure. Not sure I'd want to be doing the bungee jump though. Oh.
Back down on terra firma, step out Macau's walking routes are a great way to explore the key sites and different neighbourhoods. Take time to wander down the side streets and alleyways. Here you'll find tea merchants with their specialty teas, the lady packaging egg noodles, and the enticing smells wafting from bakeries and noodle shops. There are lots of different markets to explore too. One of the best food markets is in the Three Lamps district, with the bonus of the Longhua traditional tea house right next door, where you can try your pick of the Michelin-listed dim sum. A UNESCO Creative City of Gastronomy, the food here is legendary. Given Macau's history, it's no surprise that the Portuguese and Chinese food are exceptional. But perhaps most intriguing is the local Macanese cuisine, which combines influences from China and Portugal, as well as Africa, Southeast Asia and India. Macanese chef Florita told me more.
In our food, you can find the journey of our Portuguese navigators. Most of our dishes, we use a lot of turmeric, coconut, cloves, star anise.
It's sort of family-style cooking as well, isn't it?
Yes. Macanese cuisine, every family have their own style of cooking.
There's also enormous choice when it comes to fine dining too. For such a small destination, there are a staggering number of Michelin-rated restaurants from 1 to 3 stars.
Today we're here at Lai Heen, Cantonese Michelin-starred restaurant in the Ritz-Carlton, and this lobster dish looks delicious. It's not just the food, it's the presentation as well. It's absolutely sublime.
Most of Macau's population live on the Macau Peninsula, but you don't have to go far to escape the hustle and bustle and have a completely different experience.
Well, this is Taipa, which is literally only 10 or 15 minutes drive from downtown Macau, but it feels like a world apart. It's a lovely green oasis. The houses behind me are known as the Taipa houses, built in 1921 and now housing a living museum depicting the lifestyle of the period. It's a really pretty setting by the lakeside here.
It's also worth taking a stroll around Taipa village.
This is a very well-known street, very popular locally. It's called Cunha Street, otherwise known as Food Street.
The narrow lanes of this traditional district give a glimpse of Macau's past and are now home to street art, quirky shops, restaurants and cafes. Another 10 minutes drive and you've also got Coloane with its hills and beaches, and the village centre where life has changed very little over the centuries. The village is home to Lord Stowe's Bakery, famous for its Portuguese egg tarts, created by an Englishman, the late Andrew Stowe, and now run by his sister Eileen.
So Andrew's creation has become the edible icon of Macau.
It really has, hasn't it?
Yeah, and he received a gold medal from the government for that, which we were so proud of. This is integral Portuguese, inside British, and then done with a Portuguese cooking technique which brulees the top.
Yes.
So when he opened, he thought I might sell 200 a day if I'm lucky. So he bought 50 tins from Portugal.
Right.
Now we sell 21,000 a day. Come on.
Okay, off you one thing. Yeah.
Cheers.
Let's go then.
the crunch.
Oh, they really are delicious.
And whilst you're in Coloane, don't miss the chance to get up close to these beautiful creatures at the Macau Giant Panda Pavilion. Taipa and Coloane are connected by the area known as Cotai, spectacular by day and by night. Cotai and downtown Macau are well known for the casinos, but there's also endless entertainment options with bars, restaurants and shows like the spectacular House of Dancing Water, a breathtaking water-based production at the City of Dreams Resort. When it comes to deciding where to stay, there's plenty of choice, from character properties right through to 5-star resorts. Many with jaw-dropping design and facilities, exclusive shopping malls and spas, extensive dining options and stunning art installations.
Like so many places around the world, you can come for a day trip and tick the tourist boxes, but Macau really is one of those places that demands more time. It may be small, but there's a lot to appeal to all sorts of different interests. The history is fascinating, the food scene is truly remarkable, and the fusion of Portuguese and Chinese cultures makes it totally unique in the Far East.
Macau's location makes it perfect for a twin centre holiday with Hong Kong, a stopover en route to Australia, or as part of a longer Far East holiday.